coding time. Also yay 5. "30 months, I don't even know what to say on these messages anymore, it's been too many."
Hello? Hello? One moment. Hi. Oh, that's Ray left, isn't it? Huh. There we go. Point that over more. It's a bit tilted as well, isn't it? Look at you, you're so tilted. Calm down. Whoa, 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 you're going all over the place. Calm down, calm down. Hey, hey, focus. Hello, how are we doing? How's your computer doing? It was really bad. Oh, it was so bad. I can't believe it. For context, if you don't know, it's a miracle I'm here right now in terms of streaming. I streamed a whole, presumably I did a whole work day. You know how I've been like, oh man, my stuff is really lagging recently. Like, everything's taking so long. Have you been aware I've been saying that over the past few days? The past few streams, it's been getting like more and more. And well, last night, or sorry, 2 nights ago, it was like particularly bad. And I was talking to Becky and she was like, why didn't you check your specs? Like, why didn't you check your temps and stuff? And I was like, okay. So I downloaded something called Specky, I think it was. I'll thank all of the alerts in just a second. Turns out my CPU was hot, very hot. It was about 99 Celsius. And you really shouldn't see it. Like, the max you can get is like 100 before it starts to just basically cook itself. And I was like, that's not good. And I knelt down and I looked inside the computer case and the CPU fan wasn't running, just wasn't going. So I had done an entire workday and an entire Minecraft stream with it cooking itself. Modded Minecraft, which is very CPU intensive. So I went to the store the next day and I bought a new CPU fan. I installed it and I hate hardware so much. I did not notice the lack of fan noises because it was so quiet. Anyway, in a weird turn of events, I actually got a Be Quiet fan, which if any of you know the lore of the channel, I've worked with them professionally before, so kind of funny to go full circle on that one. MPR11, thank you very much for the 100 bits. JLad for the 30 months. I also don't know what to say every time one comes up, JLad, because frankly, 30 is a lot. 30 months, 900 days. That's a lot. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that is right. Hazy Faith, thank you for the 5 months. And San 27 months. We're going to be making a game today. We're not going to be doing anything to do with rats for today. But it's going to be fine. We're going to have still a good time anyway. Because we're back to coding. Check it out. Here we are in the world. Still technically a rat. I want your input and opinion on these things as we make them. Oh, that is a while that I think about it. It's a long time. Just loading up Chatty. There we are. I missed the last 2 rats event. Oh dear, oh dear. If Facecam on all stream, I want to know before I do something. Facecam is on all stream today, yes. And alerts are as well. So check this out. First off, I created this. That's yippee, yay. Can teleport back to hub if you like. So I'm getting there slowly with the different games. My first hang. Did you redeem him? Yeah, so we've got a GUI now, which is nice. But what I want to show you is Loot Cave, which is a new game that I'm making. And then, as a case study, we're going to go play the game that this is inspired by. We'll skip the explanation. Here's a very rough... yeah, you did? I didn't see you redeem it. Where is it? Oh, you did! Hold on.
I don't know what TTS means, so I'm doing it to know.
Text to speech. Bop. There you go. Here he is. That's the dude. Okay, so if we start the game, here's how this works. I wanted to do a bullet hell push your luck style game. Thank you very much, Little, for the 21 months. Thank you. There we go. So, dude spawns. You kill him, you get some experience. More dudes spawn. Thanks, Stevie. You kill them, you get experience. You keep doing this until you get a lot of levels. You then go up to this thing outside of the cave and you bank all of your levels. You can see on the right hand side there, I've now got points. You run back, you kill more guys. And if you don't get back in time, 50% of your bits get banked, which this currently doesn't detract yet. Yeah, kind of like Sands of Times. I didn't want it to be as punishing as Sands of Times.
Did you know that life didn't make lemons? We hybrid it with other fruits. So life never gave us lemons.
Just interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. That bank noise hugged my brain. Sorry, yeah, a bit of like a blum, 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 blum. So, this game is inspired by a game that was shown to me by Lemontine. And I'm actually now going to go play it, realizing now that I didn't install the demo. So now I have to go and get it again. Must confess, I find this nothing like Sands of Time. This is fair. I think people are obviously going to connect it to the thing that they most know about. And the concept of banking is fair enough, very Sands of Time-esque. Okay, that's only 3 gigabytes. Let's just quickly download that now. The game that this is inspired by is called Spell Brigade, which we're going to be playing now, just to show you what we're trying to emulate.
Hey Owen. Hey chat. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone has a great day and enjoys the stream. Berry to heart.
Case studying a game for our game. And then there we go. Cool. Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to close out of this, go back to Steam, and then go to Spell Brigade. Here we are, already in. Bop. So we're going to play a different game super quickly, just so you guys can get an idea. I say super quickly. The games can last like half an hour. So is this just a variety streamer game in disguise? Maybe, but we'll see. Maybe we didn't think you'd see that. Oh, I see everything. Curly Crew.
M0S3 gifted a tier 1 subscription to the Curly Crew.
Thank you. Look at those happy chappies there. Look at all those developers. Okay. How do I do this? Let's see. Invite friend. Okay, go to here. T, invite friend, invited. She's not even got the game booted. currently waiting for backup. It's not like she knew that this was happening or anything. Oh. Good. Okay. Sick person. She's not so sickly anymore. Okay, here we are. You'll get the game as we play. Ready? All right. If you're ready, ready up. Here we go. You're going to be trying to absorb as much of this information as you can, chat. So that when we then later go and build it, it makes sense. So here we go. The game is split into this concept of leveling up. Decrease spell cooldown, decrease your base cooldown, increase your pickup distance, base cooldown. Slurping this info up. So you run around, and I'm not aiming here. I'm literally just using WASD and killing these guys and then grabbing the experience orbs. So passively, you will level up as you kill more. Decrease spell cooldown, decrease your base cooldown, movement speed. This kind of game. Yeah, it very quickly gets very intense. You can see in the very bottom the level at which we are trying to get to in terms of leveling up. There are different kinds of things to kill. Yes. Oh, are there? Yes. Currently not yet. There's another level up. Increase your max health. Increase your pickup distance. Yeah, thanks for the 510 bits. I see. Let's upgrade this. As you can see, Luan has a different thing around her, which if I go in, hurts me. She has a different starting spell equipped. My one is just like an auto lock on kill the mobs situation. Would recommend getting this. This is the demo, by the way, which you can download for free. Not sponsored. I am sponsored, but not by this game. You'll see in due time. There we go. Do I get a new spell yet? There we go. Energy can conjure energy auras that damage anything within reach. Emit an aura of solar energy that damages anything within its reach. I think this is the one I want. There you go. Now I've got the same thing that Luan has. So we could code pretty much any of this. Hit him with the Holz cone. You should. Would recommend. What have you guys been up to, chat? While we wait to get to the chaotic parts of the stream. I love the rock design. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? I really like the art design of this game. Base movement speed. Let's do increased spell damage. Clawing out of art block. Voted. Well done. It's my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday. I'm so sorry we didn't go live. Lord, no. Crush the statues. Uh-oh. We have an objective we have to do. Locate and destroy the stone statues before they come to life. We have to do 16 of these in 2 minutes, 50 seconds. So you see these like little stone things. We have to destroy these. We could easily code that. Can someone make a list? We're going to make a list. That thing that I just picked up brings all of the experience orbs to me. Let's increase our base movement speed. I was a bit sad, especially because there wasn't a stream last year on my B-Day. Oh, don't. No, Laura, please. I'm so sorry. My CPU fan broke. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. Next year. Big day. Next year, we're going to have Laura B-Day stream. I love this game. Oh, great. We're going to be trying to emulate it. Here's a mob where if you get too close, it explodes. Seems reminiscent of something? Maybe. You can already see that more mobs are starting to spawn. Laura, feel free to clip that. Yes, absolutely. Decrease spell cooldown, increase spell damage. Yeah, I want that. No, VIPs do not get birthday streams, just Laura, because I keep missing Laura's birthday. You see the vision? Nice, good. I'm glad, I'm glad. So it looks like mobs spawn outside of our view, and then they move towards us. They can aggro pretty much from anywhere. I wonder if I can change the aggro distance of a mob. I'm pretty certain I can. I see that it'll be utter chaos. Pretty much. Choose an upgrade. Decrease spell cooldown. Increase your base critical damage by 10%. Can skills passive and stack? Yes. Passive ability stack? Yes, they can. So if I hold, I believe it's tab, or what is it? Sorry? Okay, when you're upgrading, you can hold tab, and that will tell you what you've unlocked already. Which will be helpful. Sorry? Yeah, my stats, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Ow! Oh, that did a lot of damage, okay. The map is going to be just going to be gone by the end of the round. Oh, no. Yeah, so the mobs won't be able to deal block damage. For 3 birthdays? That's a lot of time. Oh, dear. Okay. Lock in. I'm pulling down the team. There we go. I healed. So if I hold tab, you can see on the left there, my critical chance has been increased by 10%. My critical damage is 160. Decrease spell cooldown. Increase your base critical damage by 20%. So now I do 180 damage when I do critical attacks. What happens when you die? I will show you. One moment. I should probably get to Luan before I do that. Sorry? Oh, there's still statues. I didn't realize that the statues thing was still happening. You got it? Okay. Oh, I completely forgot about the statues thing. My bad. So we unblocked an objective, which means we get to augment our skills. Projectile split in 2 on hit. Your spells aura increases in size the lower your health. You're not getting healing? I won't get healing either then. I'm going to die now. Is that okay? Sorry? Alright. Oh, hold on. What happens if you fail objective? I don't know. I've never failed it. Nothing happened. You don't get to augment one of your abilities. Decrease spell cooldown by 10. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to get killed. I died. So now there's like a aura around me. And Luan is going to hopefully not die. Oh, you're setting things on fire as you hit them. And then I come back. And when I come back, I obliterate everything around me. Oh, those things are scary. Blooming heck. It's a cool game, right? It's fun. You can see how it can get addicting very quickly. Would this be a team game? I'm thinking duos. Oh, spell size, absolutely. I want to increase the spell size of this thing. Sorry? What? Yours is big. Okay, cool. Duos or trios would be fun? Yeah. If you die, I want you to drop 50% of your levels, bits. Sorry? I can't talk to you while I'm in-game. What does he do? He heals who? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about the game. You've been playing it way more than me. That guy up there, chat, with the little wands in his hand, heals his own teammates, apparently. No. Decrease spell cooldown. I'm going to increase my pickup range. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost died. Hunt down the golden crab. Where's the golden crab? He sounds fun. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost died. My goodness. Be a duo and the rest of the lobby gets to be respawning kaboom mobs. That would be silly. You found him? Up top? Okay, we've got to get up top, chat. Hold on. The whole fence thing, that's just for like safekeeping. Wait, did you find him? Oh, there he is. Get him. Okay. He's running away from me. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got to kill him in a minute. gain 25% more XP when below 200. Your armor is increased by an equal amount to your current level. Let's do that. We've pincered him. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, he's running all the way through the enemies. Thank you very much, Nuke, for the 3 months. I don't know if we'll actually get him. Oh no, you got it. Never mind. Beat him up. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Sword. Oh my gosh, we got him. Okay. Your spell's damage converts to healing when hitting teammates. Your spell rotates more slowly but is greatly increased in size. Let's do your spell casts. Oh, you can re-roll for your by using up your health. That's cool. Sai?
Hi Owen, sorry quickly before I have to keep working on my uni essay. Have you heard
Stevie?
that there is a trailer for Scavenger's Reign
I have, I've
Season
seen
2?
it. It's very
Sadly,
good.
there hasn't been a sponsor for it yet, so they made it
Decrease.
in-house. I got so excited, it looks amazing. I can send the link if you want.
I have seen it.
Alright, love from Stevie.
Alright, see you later. Good luck with your assignment. It's very cool. I hope that they get to actually do it. We leveled up again. Goodness me, we're leveling up quick. More spell damage. All right, I might have to call it then. I think we've basically shown them what we need to do. So I'm going to end the game. Is that okay? Cool. Chat, anything else that you think you need to know from this before we begin coding our own version? Oh look, there's another mob version. There's another mob guy. Increased spell damage, yeah. Big guys, yeah, the guys get pretty big. And then there's a big boss at the end. Max level for spells. I do not know. But it looks like when we level up, which I will do now real quick. Is there bosses? Yes. You can see there's objectives at the top of the screen as we go through, we like unlock new objectives. It looks like, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Big circles are for augmentations when you get the elements.
Okay.
And then once you go all the way, like the final one, you can still get minor upgrades.
Okay. Okay. So even when you get the final one, chat, there is no limit, basically. Alright, good to know. Occasionally you get like different rarities, like epic or common. Which you can increase with luck. Okay, cool. I'm gonna tab us out. Make sense? How long is it to revive someone? Like 7 seconds, but I don't know if we'll have the... What?
I have to stop talking.
Kind of a little bit. Yes, you do know this game. You can answer in chat. You can tab into chat. Chat, the expert person is going to be in chat, otherwise known as Lemontine or Luan. Making our own Minecraft minigame. Oh no, when you upgrade and stuff, does the game pause for Luan too? So because it's duo, yeah, in fact, Luan can... I don't know why I bother. So here's what I'm thinking. I've actually made a Notion board for this, which I'm going to share with you. One moment. I'm not going to share the whole thing because it's got a bunch of other private information about upcoming stuff I want to work on.
Half a year,
Yeah,
surely
Portal,
not.
thank you for the
Great
half
shirt,
a year.
BTW, oink.
Thank you.
Hi,
Oink.
Juice Cafe.
Okay, players spawn outside the loot cave and run in to fight mobs spawned throughout the cave. When a player kills a mob, it drops a bit. Picking this up increases a player's experience bar. The experience bar represents the amount of bits a player has. If they die, they drop 50% of their bits on the ground. A player can exit the loot cave to go back to their spawn. Standing in their spawn causes their experience bar to deplete as they deposit all their bits in the bank for safekeeping. You got a new badge, well done. Players can do this for 10 minutes before the end of the game. If a player does not bank their bits by the end of the game, 50% of their bits gets deposited automatically. Players have abilities. They can right-click in their hotbar to activate them to help them kill mobs. Some examples are dash, smash, or the thing that you... basically the stuff that you saw in the game. Players can unlock more abilities as they level up. When players hit a certain amount of bits banked, both players in the duo automatically level up. So I'm planning on having like a book in the 9th slot, which becomes enchanted when they can level up. And then in their own time, whenever they feel like they're ready, they can right-click on it. Because we can't pause the game for everybody. And you don't want to pause somebody mid-fighting a bunch of zombies because then they'll die. When a player levels up, an item in the inventory will start glowing. Right-clicking on this item will open their level up menu. The level up menu allows them to unlock certain abilities, passives, to help them fight and kill more mobs. Some examples of these upgrades will be passive movement increase, damage increase, critical hit chance, etc. For a while, I thought animated emotes synced because everyone sent it at the end of the animation loop perfectly somehow. How do you mean? You thought they just synced automatically? Oh, they do sync.
No, Dally is saying Dally thought that everyone had timed it perfectly to sync with the last.
Oh, I see. I see. Gotcha. Players can unlock new abilities via this leveling up system, and when they unlock an ability, it's added to their hotbar. And then this is something that Apo sent me, which I thought is a pretty good example of what the map could look like. I think he took this. I don't know where he took this from. I forget. I think it was from an old server or something like that. But you see kind of the layout. You jump into the cave and then run around killing everything and then leave. So there you go. That's the game. I think it will be really fun. I'm excited to make a little bit of you now. Probably won't be able to finish it today. But we can at least put a dent in it. And also, I've done all the heavy lifting and made the system for starting it and stopping it. The whole moving to the thing, skip explanation, start game. This is all done. So I don't really know what to make next. I guess we should start making different mob types. Here they are. As you can see, you get 1 bit of experience depending on the wave. Did you jinx somebody, Aeon? I'm gonna give myself 500 experience. 19 levels. Whoa. Stat system for level up? How do you mean? There we go. Okay. I think we need to probably make a player profile that is attached to every player, which dictates their attributes. So let's begin doing that. Love that sound? Good, thank you. I'm glad. If I do monitor, there we go, cool. If you're doing passive skills, what can be upgraded and increased? Yes, good idea, good idea. Okay, so I guess, the leveling up system, mobs could be big or small and give different amounts of XP depending on their size. This is true. This is good points. Is making hot cocoa a good idea? Making hot cocoa is always a good idea. I'm going to close this down and we're going to make a new class called player stats. And it's going to have a private string called player name. And it will have player speed. We're going to have a float called player speed. I should draw concept art for this game mode. That would be good. That would be cool. And then you could post it at the end of stream and then I'd link it in chat and everyone will be able to go and see it. If you wanted to. Let's see. Player passive. Player critical chance. Private float. Player critical damage. What other stats were there on the tab? I should have taken a screenshot. Player movement speed. I got you. Thank you, Abolish.
Nothing better to start
Range.
my birthday than by listening to you talk about codes I don't understand. I believe in your brain power.
Thank you. Attribute, entity reach. I don't want to keep saying player critical, so I should just say critical damage, critical chance, movement speed. Let me see what else I can change in the game. Attribute, Owen's juice. We can change toughness. Oh, armor. We could do armor. Health. Armor and health. Max health and health regen. Private float. Max health. Private float. Health regen. Right. I won't do health regen because I can't immediately think of how to do that, and I want to make this as easy as possible. What do you code on? This is IntelliJ. I'm using Java right now. What if they're blind and work speed more sight? Is that crazy? Well, they all start blind. That is kind of crazy. Armor, dodge, movement speed, damage, spell size, cooldown, critical chance, crit damage, pickup distance, XP gain, and luck. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Thank you, Abolish. Let's do dodge. Private float, dodge, chance. I can do that pretty easily. Right, now we're going to generate a constructor for the player. And we're going to set all of these set on equal, whatever the like base amount is. Would it make more sense to like do it as a percentage? I think it makes more sense to do it as a percentage. So I basically need to movement speed equals 1. Critical chance equals, we'll say like 5%. Critical damage is a 1.5 multiplier. Entity range is just 1. Max health is 20. And dodge chance is equal to very, very minor amount. We'll say like 1.1. Okay. Insert as a shortcut for generate. This is true. Okay. Now I want to make a command which establishes somebody's attributes in game based off of what they have here. So public update attributes. Fireworks are so loud. Yes, it's bonfire night. Happy bonfire night, everybody. Public void update attributes. Are you using Java? Yes. So how do you do attributes in Bucket? This is going to be an interesting one. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm going to just do basic. I need to get the player. Public player, get player from name. And all this does is return the player. Bucket.getServer.getPlayer. Player name. I just think that will be easier than constantly calling the bucket.getServer situation. Now I have a command for it. Bonfire night, chat will explain. What's the law behind it? Okay, so basically a guy tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and also a bunch of people were burned at the stake. 2 different events, both celebrated on Bonfire night. It also is a chance to commemorate those fallen in the 2 world wars. There's a lot of like different reasons why November the 5th happened across the country. But really, it's a nice excuse to make very big bonfires in public spaces and let off a bunch of fireworks. And toffee apples and That, you know, just nice stuff. Or just have a bonfire for no reason. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so get player from get. I'm just gonna have this be called get player, I think. Get player dot get attribute. Yep, and then we can specify an attribute. Generic max health, perfect. And then we can do set base value, and then we can do max health. Perfect. So we don't actually need this to return anything. So there we go. Now let's do movement speed. Attribute movement speed. Cool. Set base value. And then what we'll do is we'll do attribute dot generic movement speed dot. Is there like a base? I think there is. Oh, it's in Void Rising when we change people's gravity. If I look up in Void Rising attribute, here we are. These 3 lines. Attribute instance get player dot get attribute generic movement speed.
Did you forget the letter next to the max health number? /GQ.
Oh, F. Yeah, I can. It's not, it's, you know, as long as there's not a red line underneath it, it's probably fine. Another Void Rising game? Different, very different. Corrupten, thank you for the raid. Hope you're well. How's it going? So what I can then do is do get attribute dot get, how did I do this? Attribute instance. And then I did dot get default value. Oh, okay, it's just that. Sick. So then if I do this, I don't want to have to use that line every single time I do this. So I'm actually going to init defaults. And then we're going to have some different things here. Private float default movement speed. I'll just start with that one for the moment. Default movement speed equals. What is the problem with this? Is this double? It's a double, not a float. Okay, cool. So that's a way of us getting the default movement speed. And I'll probably need to do that a bunch of times. But now what I can do is I can just put in here set base value default movement speed multiplied by movement speed. And I'm actually going to change each of these to be multipliers. So I'm going to say movement speed mult. And that's immediately made me think of Balatro because I've been playing that game way too much. And seeing the word mult made me go, oh, wow. Value, high value, good curve. Dodge chance mult. There we go. By the way, is chat meant to be on screen or not? Probably not. I can have you on screen if you like. One moment. Where are you? Come here. I'm picking you up. Come here. Get into my hand. Come on, everybody. Hop on. Quick. Quick. I'm about to move. Is it okay for me to say, if we say public void, is that just saying where the original line of code is from? I'll tell you in a sec. All right, here you go, hop. And then I'm just going to drop you and hold on tight. Hold on tight. Boop. There you go. There you are. Oh, let me, you've fallen down a little bit too much there. There you go. I'll lift you back up. Okay, so let me explain real quick. Public means any class, as long as it has an instance of this class, can call this method. It's basically saying it's a public-facing method. Void means it doesn't return anything. So this one is called player because it's saying it's going to return player, and it returns a player object. But this one's called void because it doesn't return anything. So there you go. So I've now changed all those to mult. And this now is default movement speed times movement speed multiplier. So that's gone very well. Good. And then we just need to do this for every single attribute that we have. That we're changing at least. Critical chance multiplier isn't a thing. That's something I made up. That's not something in Minecraft. So that's fine. Critical damage multiplier, that's again something I made up. Entity reach is an attribute, so we're going to change that. Attribute.generic entity. What if I just type in the word entity? Player entity interaction reach. Good. Set base value equal to, and then we'll make a new thing here called private double default entity reach. And then we'll go down here and we'll say the default entity reach is equal to the player's attribute of default or entity reach dot get default value. Probably could have just copied and pasted that line, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And now we can say it's the default entity reach times the entity reach multiplier. Good. Next one. I think that's it, actually. Dodge is something that I made up, so that doesn't exist. Good. So now we have a command that, based off of what their current attributes are in this little class that we've made, we can update their things in game, which is good. We now need to, what do I want to do? I want to make a public void increase stat. Eventually, I want to have it. If I'm going to be clever about this, I would want to do this. One moment. Stats. And you can have movement speed, critical chance. I should capitalize these. Movement speed, critical chance, critical damage, entity reach, health or max health, and dodge chance. Cool. What that means is I can accept in this a stat type, and then I can have an amount that I'm increasing it by, which will probably be like a float. And then I can have a switch case. Switch. I've forgotten how to do switches, so I'm just going to go and look up how else I did it elsewhere. That'll do. I'll take that. Thanks very much. And then I'm going to just remove most of these. Switch depending on the stat. Case stats dot critical chance, and then we just need to return a different thing for each of these. One moment. I'll explain what I'm doing in a sec, chat. I don't want this to be called stats. I want it to be called stat. There's more ways to do switches. What do you mean? Am I being silly? Is there like a better way to do switches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to assume that's how many. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. No, it doesn't like me doing that. Oh, there you go. How many stats are there? Movement speed, critical chance, critical damage. Start from the top. Movement speed, critical chance, critical damage. And then we have entity reach, max health, and dodge chance. Entity reach, max health, and dodge chance. Knock, knock. Uh-oh. Are we getting a knock? Do I have to go to Twitch to do this? I do, don't I? Hold on. Wait, like a literal knock, knock? Where does that appear? Because you're one of the few people that can actually knock on my stream. Oh, there you are. You caught me while I was listening to Corey Wong. I'll cancel their request to join. Oh, all right. Let's see how it is. Please do not share chat. You need to knock again, my man. I'm going to cancel that. Or did you just want to, like, call me? Oh, there you are. I got it. Accept. Something went wrong. Uh-oh. Let me preview this real quick. Oh, no. Twitch. I'm going to decline. Do it one more. I can't. I'm not even allowed to decline it. I can time him out. That's it. Oh, that's so sad. I was really looking forward to using that feature. Can you like... No, okay, it's gone now. It's successfully gone. I'm going to just hope that he does it again. Praise. I'm looking at every monitor I have right now in an attempt to catch any kind of knocking on my stream. I wish it did like a sound effect. I wish it actually went like doop doop doop, or like a doorbell or something. 5F. What does that even mean? F5? Yeah, you just restart. Okay, you just restarted my Google Chrome. That's good. That's refreshed now. I meant on the window. On OBS, there's no other window for me to do this on, I'm afraid. I'll try here. Is it? Oh, no, not on the call. I don't have the call open. It never opened. That was the issue. Surely there's like another way for me to access that. Can you not like exit the call? I'll try again. Yeah. Try again. Oh, okay. Accept. Nothing happened. Oh, it happened. Okay, it's up again. Accept. Oh, it's open stream together.
This feels like watching a granddad trying to figure out how to
It's
call
not,
someone.
What do you mean? Hello, mate. Hello.
Excellent. I hear you.
Good. I hear you too.
Sorry, I was crying because you weren't picking up.
Oh, well, you know I'll always pick up. It wasn't my fault that time.
Yeah, no, I know. You were having what's known in the trade as technical difficulties.
Classic. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I just saw you were making a mini game and was wondering if you already had an idea.
I do already have an idea, I'm afraid.
Oh, because the stream notification was like, I need ideas.
No,
and
it was like, I need your help.
Yeah, you need my help. So I was here to help however I can.
No, I've got it now. It's
Oh, you've had all the help you need?
No. I like as in I know what the idea is going in. And I was like wanting chat's input on like, you know, stylistic things, aesthetics, that kind of thing.
Well, can I give some input?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, go on, hit me.
Okay, have you got stream open?
Oh, you know it.
Okay, great. Right, here's the general idea. It's called Loot Cave.
Okay.
The idea
I love
being, great, done. That's it. The idea being is that you have a cave that you run into, and it's like a bullet hell. So at first things are very slow, and you're meant to go in and kill mobs to get experience in your like hotbar. So there you go. I killed him and he gave me a little bit of experience, but certain mobs will give you more and more.
I see. I like the particles. Okay.
Thank you. Let me give myself some levels. And then you run back to your bank and you bank the bits, which are represented by this number here, which are your levels.
Okay.
And then that's how many points you have. And when you hit certain thresholds, like 10 bits banked or 50 bits banked, it gives you like a UI, a GUI opens, and you can choose to like unlock a new ability, or you can increase your like passive movement or your passive critical hit chance and all that jazz.
Can I offer some input?
Yes, please do.
I think rather than using the number on the XP bar, because it's easily overlooked, you should use a custom character of numbers, and you should use it in the action bar.
Okay, I could do that.
It will stand out more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good idea.
But you can keep the XP bar as the progress bar. Also, you should retexture the hotbar.
It is?
No, I mean as in from what it is now.
How do you mean?
I feel like it doesn't stand out very much.
Okay, fair. I'll pass that on to Rev.
Okay, good.
Good. Good, good. Yeah.
What
this
else
was
do you need help on? I'm here to help however I can. I like your icons in chat. That's very cute.
Thank you. Yeah, that was. So we're using the same. This is the same pack that we used for the makeship event.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. But apart from that, now we're just like coding the stats page for the player so that we can like organically increase their like movement speed multiplier and then change their attribute in game. So that, that like increases.
Can I join?
I think that will probably be that'll slow me down if I'm gonna be real with you. Having another voice in my ear. What did you just open? Did you just open something?
Wait, Owen, I'll be 1 second. I've been into 1 second, Owen.
This is what I mean about being slowed down, chat. Because I can't code faster than Toby can speak. He swallowed another cat. Oh, I really hope he hasn't. Crazy, crazy. All right, we're gonna get back to work. So here we are. We have our movement speed, and we're basically just increasing the. So if what we're wanting to focus on is movement speed, then we're going to do player. We're going to do movement speed multiplier plus equal to the amount. Plus equal to is shorthand for basically increase it by this much. Would there be a way to exceptionally
to be fair,
increase
the dab joke is exponentially funny.
It is exponentially funny. Well, we just had exceptionally. Would there be a way to exponentially increase the point deposit speed depending on how many points you have? Yeah. Yes, there would be very easily. Critical chance multiplier plus equal to amount. I'm just going to like copy this. Critical damage multiplier, entity reach multiplier, max health, and dodge chance. This has gone very seamless so far, chat. Now, let's use, I have a special command right here called test, which I specifically create for...
Hi, Owen. I'm back. Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry about all that jazz and hullabaloo.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
What? Yes, is all well? Chat was saying that you swallowed another can tab.
No, dude, oh my god, it passed. It passed. I had shiny poo. I did it.
I'm so glad
I looked in the toilet,
man.
I looked in the toilet and I saw the glimmer of shiny poo and I went, oh, shiny poo, and then I took a photo and texted it to my mum and she went, oh, shiny poo, and I was like, yeah.
Did you?
It was a great
curiosity. Did you Did you pass before that had happened? Like, did you do a poop and look in and go, is it there? I don't think it's there. Or was that the first one?
No, it was the second.
That was the second. Did you investigate the first one to ensure that it was there or not?
Well, no, it was in the second. It was not there.
It wasn't. Yeah, but did you like investigate the first one to see whether or not it was there before you knew?
Well, I mean, I would have seen it if it was in the first one.
Interesting.
You're overestimating the viscosity of my poos.
Good save. Very good. Well done.
Thank you. That was good, wasn't it? Thank you.
It was a last minute save. Anyway, I do have to get back to coding this because I do want to make some headway.
No, it's okay. Yeah, wait. Can I just say the scoreboard wasn't the final scoreboard, was it?
Go on then. Well, how would you improve it?
Well, I was just saying the scoreboard on the side. It was using very deep.
Let me get rid of my cam. So
Yeah. I was just saying the scoreboard on the side. What you can do is you can create a big Unicode character for the title and add a blank line underneath, and it makes it stand out a lot. Also, the colors are very uninspired. I would suggest using the Minecraft mini font as it sticks out a lot more on a scoreboard. And
Minecraft mini font.
Do you not know about Minecraft mini font? I'm about to change your life. Oh my gosh. Wait. It's the only other second font that Minecraft supports.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
Dude. Take this website. Oh my god, look on Discord right now because you're gonna freak out.
Hold on. I'm trying to close. Blooming Elgato Control Center just opened up.
Okay,
do not
look at this. You type any text in here and it gives you the Minecraft mini font and it looks beautiful.
Let me see.
It works in MOTD. It works in scoreboard. Oh my god. The only thing it doesn't support is numbers.
I'm gonna have to change my blooming. Oh wait, this is a Unicode. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, dude, it's beautiful. It's actually, you should always use this font in scoreboards. It looks amazing.
Oh, it does look quite nice. Oh, this is going to completely change my
No,
white
don't use
spacing.
capital don't use capital letters. Don't use capital
okay.
letters.
Oh, I see.
All lowercase. All lowercase. It looks beautiful.
Is every character the same width?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Do you want to see how I've been getting around that? Check this out.
Yeah. What do you mean? What are you doing?
I have something in my utility class here which measures. Where is it? Measures each white space for the current font of characters, and then is able to like return the full width of a string based off of.
Why have you done that?
Because I didn't know about mini text where it's consistent.
Yeah, wait, but you've made like this whole architectured solution for one font. Where's the modularness? You know?
Because you can't monitor the white space of a character. You can't monitor the white space of a character dynamically in Minecraft.
This is insane.
It's not that insane.
I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, it's the way I got around it, and now all of my scoreboards are neatly lined up with each other.
Wait, show me the scoreboard. Is it neatly lined up?
So my name, Owen's Juice TV here on... Oh, you can't see, hold on. My name, Owen's Juice TV on the right, despite having different amount of white text to placeholder, the 9 is in line because it's monitoring the width of my name in comparison to the word placeholder, and increasing or decreasing the space between these numbers here to facilitate all of them being on the lined up on the side.
Okay, but what I'm gonna say is you need to use mini text.
All right, I will.
Trust me, it looks beautiful.
All right.
And also, you should try using hex value colors rather than the default Minecraft colors.
I think this is a hex value color.
Nah, that's and A, mate.
I'm gonna fact check you here.
I swear that's and A. I'm gonna say it.
1 minute, I can't find my blooming face cam now. There we go. All right, makeshift green. No, that's. Oh, I can't. I need to show you on the monitor. That's makeshift green.
Are you serious?
Yep. It might It might be close, but
dude, mate, it is almost identical to and A.
Well, this is the hex codes that they gave us. We would like the branding to be this and this. So you have makeshift green, makeshift purple, and makeshift light purple. But I can change this to be whatever.
What's the hex code of green? Read it to me. I'm checking.
66E13D.
Damn. Okay. It is different. It is different. It's 55FF55 for Minecraft and A.
There you go. Sorry, man.
Damn.
I wasn't gonna.
Damn.
I'm not using
no,
default
it's okay.
Andy.
I can't believe you're using IntelliJ now. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, man.
But I am so proud of you. I feel like you've come so far, and it makes me so happy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
hopefully when
okay,
the
I'll
game's
stop distracting
done,
you now.
Thank you,
I was like, I wonder if you want distracting.
Thanks for knocking. You're one of the 3 people that have access to knock on my channel.
Yeah, well, no one uses this feature. Wait, Becumon
right?
so does, right?
Oh, Becumon, yeah, of course.
Yeah, naturally.
I will add you, Luan. But the thing is, we're never live at the same time because we only have one setup.
I think anyone can knock on mine who I follow. I'm just
crazy.
like, but no one ever does. No one knocks. No one uses this feature, man.
That's crazy.
So I thought I would knock and just, say hi.
No, fair enough. I wish it did some kind of alert.
What, like a bum?
Yeah, like a Discord call or something. I don't know.
If you have your computer off D&D, I think it does.
Oh. I'll have
but it just means that your emails and stuff will pop up in the corner though, so it's kind of orcs.
No, maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good stream, King.
Okay, enjoy coding.
See you later.
Please make the scoreboard pretty with little text.
I will. It's the last thing on my priority list, but yes.
Woohoo!
All right, see you later.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you too, mate. Bye. What a sweetheart, isn't he? All right. Where were we? Player stats. We have a way of organically increasing player stats now. And now we know that we have a different code, different font that we can use, which will probably make the whole thing look a lot better, to be fair. I also have an ugly scoreboard, and it's the last priority. Yeah, aesthetics take priority at the end of functional stuff. My day was good, thank you. I went to a lovely ramen place with my fiance, and I went and got us some nice stuff, and now I'm working, so I'm very, very happy. Where were we? Exactly. Cracks, Knuckles, where were we? So, if I go ahead and take the main manager dot get current minigame, and I cast this as a loot cave. Why not? You know what loot cave is. Don't be silly. I can then do... I'm trying to figure out the easiest way for me to... You know what? Easier way to do this is just inside of loot cave, every time a bit is banked, just increase my speed or something. Look what Olive said. What did Olive say? By the way, there was Hope's resub during the top. Oh, thank you, Hope. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Sorry for missing that. My bad. And Akira Strawberry as well. Thank you for the 17 months. Sorry for missing both of those. Right. Bank bit or player bank bit. Player bank players bits. Here we are. Let's do... Every player needs to have a... stats page. Thank you, Owen. So let's make a hash map real quick. Private hash map. A hash map is just a data structure which allows you to have a value of something paired with a value of something else. So in this example, it's going to be a string with a player stats object. And we're going to call it player stats. And it's going to be a new hash map. On the game beginning, set up minigame on start. We're going to have a command here called create player stats. And then we'll make that method here. And we'll say for player. So basically for every player in the game, main manager.get player manager.get active players. Player stats dot put the player's name with a new player stats object, which is going to take as an argument the player's name. Have you heard of linked hash map? What does it do? I feel like probably yes during my data structures and algorithms module in university, but run me through it again real quick. So create player stats, that's all done. And then bank player bits, we're going to do this. This is just for testing. Sorry? Version? I can do the most recent. But right now I'm on 1.21.1. Color mix up. What's going on? Have you heard of linked hash map? Blah, blah. Okay, I assume you're right. My first stream back on. Hello, it's a hash map backed by a linked list, so it keeps the order of entries. It's only in specific, but good to know. Oh, yeah, that is good to know. So we're going to get the player stats, and we'll get it based off of the player name. And then we can increase any random stat. In this example, we'll increase the movement speed because it's the most noticeable, I guess. And we'll increase it by 0.1 multiplier. So now, when we increase stats, we want to make sure we can actually just allow all of this to pass through. Will that work? I'm hoping that that doesn't just go all the way through to the end. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, cool. I can think of some good niche use cases for it. I can't, so that feel free to share. And then we're going to do update attributes for this player. Okay, let's render it. Render, sorry. Let's build it. I don't know what the word would be. Go to plugins. Installing. Boop, done. And now I'm going to do something that nobody who knows how to code is going to enjoy. Shh, don't tell Mark. Don't tell Mark. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, good. You need breaks? Oh, unless you want to run all of them. Dang it, I figured that would be something like that. We're about to just increase everything by 0.1, which you can't do for health, so we need to go back and fix that real quick. Break. I knew I was missing something. I put returns there, and then I was like, that doesn't feel right, because I want to hit the next statement below it. Just break, 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 break. There we go, cool. Okay, rebuild all that. How dare you? Hey, I found a plugin called Plug Manager. And it allows me to, as long as everything is implemented correctly. Fair. Well, I'll do it. I'll break it anyway. I found a plugin which was specifically for reloading very specific things. And it works. So here we go. So every time I bank a bit, it's going to increase my multiplier of my attribute, my base attribute, by 0.1. And we're going to see how broken that is right now. I wish I didn't have to wait 10 seconds every time. And boop, let's go. XP add Owen's juice 100. Okay, this is how fast I run now. I don't know. Maybe too much. That looked like it was instant. Attribute, Owen's juice, generic, movement speed, base, get. That was enough to make it that much. Maybe a bit slow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. All right, so let's now increase it instead by 0.01. I do forget that movement speed is really, really finicky. Like, it's monumentally fragile. The difference between 0.1 or like 1.11 and 1.12 is insane. And I wish it wasn't like that, because it's going to make my job harder. What if you set it to 1? Let me do a little bit of experiment real quick. I'm normal now, right? Yeah, okay. Attribute, Owen's juice, movement speed, get, base, get. So it's at 0.1 right now. So what I'm going to be doing there is timesing 0.1 by, let me have a little look. Player stats. It's initialized at 1. And then I add 1.1 to it. I need my calculator. 1.1 times 0.1 should be 0.11, which isn't that much. But I think something went wrong. Wait, no. Have you detected something is awry? Do you multiply it? Do I increase it? No, I do multiply it. Hold on. Show. Movement default movement speed multiplied by movement speed multi. And the default movement speed is generic movement speed dot get default value. But let's just get leveled up once and see what happens. So currently, still 0.1. Still 0.1. XP add Owen's juice 1 levels. And now it is 0.7. What happened there? Huh. Why multiply over adding? I just think it will be easier to keep track of. Time to add some debug statements. Player bank player bits. Here we go. You banked a bit. We are going to create a method called getStat. How's it going? So-so. Private float. Ignore that. Private float. No, it's going to be public. Public float get stat. Every time I try, it says accept inv. I hit it and it says open Discord. Then when I hit that, it doesn't work. Oh dear. I can't help you, I'm afraid. Stat. This is going to take a stat. And then we're going to use our same case, our switch case here. But instead of doing that, we're going to empty all of these. Are there 7 stats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 stats. Good idea, though. I like that. I hadn't considered that. Return movement speed multi. Return critical chance multi. Return critical damage multi. Return entity reach. Return max health. You know what would be an easy way of doing this, actually? Like a less volatile way of doing this. Health. I want to check health. Otherwise return null. It won't let me do that, will it? 0. There. Okay. Utility.send message to all admins text. Player stats dot get. Health would be less volatile and more obvious. I agree, yes. I am still going to increase this anyway, just to see. Because we're here now, we might as well. Text. Movement speed. Multi. Before and after. Okay, a bit of debug there. And then we update our attributes. And I want to know what the multiplications of those two numbers are. Send message to all admins. Before 2. Oh, then this needs to be a text. Hold on. And then after 2. I actually don't need to bother doing that. I can just do this. Okay. I want to do one more thing actually. Hold on. Debug 1. I just want to know what the default movement speed is saved as, because maybe it saves it. No, would it? I have a sneaking suspicion that Bucket saves the attribute differently to what Minecraft saves it as, and then when I try and update it, it gets weird. Who would have known that stats was going to be the thing that makes this tricky? To be fair, I should have expected any of it. I think you just mentioned that. Can you print those two numbers as well, just in case one of them is off? Yeah, I got it. Good idea. He said about somebody's idea that was the same as his idea. Default movement is probably 1, but then why would it go down to 0.7, you know? That's what confuses me. Okay. We're going to get a bunch of numbers printed out when I increase our level by 1. And then we go bap. Okay, before is 1. After is 1.01. So that's just, this is before my multiplier stat increase happens. And then after is 1.1. On its own, before it gets multiplied, it's 0.7. So why is Bucket saving my... And I've had this problem before. I remember this. Bucket saves just movement speed as a way higher number than it should be. So unfortunately, what I need to do, and just because this is a quick fix, find a more elegant solution, question mark. I'm going to do this. Default movement speed is equal to 0.1. Because that's what it actually is. What if you had multipliers to attributes instead of setting the base value? I don't understand. How do you mean? I heard the default entity reach is not going to be skewy as well. I'm going to get it to print the default entity reach when we increase this. Default entity reach. Well, attributes in Minecraft have multipliers. You can have multiple things modifying the attribute. Do they? Oh, have I made my own system for something that already exists? Again, I tend to have a way of doing that. We need to go back into here. I don't want to increase this anymore by 0.1. I want to increase it by 0.01. Okay. A lot of coding. The great thing about coding is that irrespective of the language that you are using in Spigot, I don't know how to use attribute modifiers. Then I'm not going to. If this works, we'll take it. The great thing about coding is that it doesn't matter what language you're using. The approach that you give or use is often the same, no matter the language. I don't mean like syntactically, but the reason why I would say I've been able to pick up data packs very easily is because I have a way, I've already learned the way to approach problems in coding, and I just needed to learn the syntax. I'm not the greatest coder, far from it. A lot of my ideas, I really fall short in my knowledge of documentation and like what's possible in the API. Movement speed attribute is 0.1 and 0.5 when sprinting. Yes, this is true. If we get the attribute for attribute owns use, I want to know my entity reach. Entity interaction reach for players, base get is apparently 3. Let's see if that's correct on Spigot. Did it do it? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, it's right there. So it's right there. So I'm dumb. Look there. Default entity reach is 3 here. So for some reason, it's just that. Which means now, if I increase my speed by like my 20. Yeah. I mean, that works. Every time I bank a bit, I'm getting 0.1 added to my multiplier. I was about to say it was typing it. Yeah, just reset. Yeah, I sometimes miss things. Okay, cool. Obviously, that's not going to happen every time you bank a bit. But what I can say is because I'm using a multiplier, when I give the option in the GUI, I can say to the player, would you like to increase your movement speed by 10%, which is the equivalent of just adding 0.1 to their multiplier. So, great. That's why we're using multipliers and not adding them onto each other. Let's try increase stat. I want to try max health. And I want to increase it by, let's say 2. Which is 1 heart. And we'll just see if that works straight off the bat. And now all we need to do is tie it so that instead of it every time I bank a bit, we'll say every time I bank 10 bits, it increases a level of mine, which will add to our stats. And when I have a level that I haven't redeemed, we'll make a certain item in my inventory glow. And then when they right click on that item, they will open up a GUI, which is going to be an interesting thing to code. And they will be able to choose which thing they get to increase, which stat. It's come along quite well, I think. It's pretty quick with it. Let's start the game. So this is hopefully going to increase our max health by 2. Let's give ourselves 1 level. Hey, oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely when it just works? This is sick. Okay, cool. So what's next then, I suppose? I guess the leveling up system. Ding, ding, ding. So let's add a stat to the player stats, which is going to be called private int unredeemed levels. And it's going to be equal to 0 at first. When a player banks a bit, it's going to say you banked a bit. We're going to update that this is what gives them score, increase score. We're now going to get their exact score, which in this case would be... Oh, what's the best way to do this? Gameboardmanager.get. I don't know if I actually have a way of reading the score. I've never had to read a score mid-game. I don't know if I want to do that. I might just keep it in a hash map, because I don't want to have to start crossing my wires by reading stuff from the scoreboard. I would like the scoreboard to just purely be aesthetics and not functionality based. So I'm going to make another hash map, and it's going to be called players banked bits. Private hash map string integer players banked bits equals new hash map there. And now when player bank player bits, we're gonna do players banked bits dot replace player dot get name, and then players banked bits dot get player's name +1. But before we do that, we need to make sure if players banked bits does not contain the player, this means that this is their first bit. And we should put them in the hash map. Player.getName 0. Cool. Now what we can do is we can get the amount of banked bits that the player has done. Player.getName. If it is equal to a multiple of 10, whoops, not there, then we level them up. And we do that by getting their stats. Player.getName. And then we'll have increase level. And so then we will have something in here, which is a simple method, public void increase level. And all it does is it takes their unredeemed levels and it plus equals to 1. Leveling up done. Let's give them a book. Starting, oh, not here. Starting items. Player.getInventory.add item. Can I put an item in? Set item. Here we go. In their 018th slot, we want to give them a book. We're going to make a new item stack. Material.book. Good. Increase level. Update level book. It's going to be a new function that we create. And it's going to get the player. going to get their inventory, and it's going to set the item in their 8th slot to be equal to a special enchanted book that we're going to make just like at the very beginning of everything. Private item stack enchanted book, because I can't be bothered to make this every single time we do this. Enchanted book is equal to new item stack material.book, and then we're going to item meta equals enchanted book dot get item meta, and then this is how you enchant something. Set, can I just, what if I just type in has enchant? Can I make it look enchanted without actually set enchant glint override? True? Maybe? And then enchanted book dot set meta equal to meta. We will see. And now all I have to do is here. Is there a code for the Discord I could put it in? Is there a code for the Discord? How do you mean? Oh, like a special code? Oh, to join? I mean, if you give us your Discord tag, if you whisper a mod your Discord tag, they might be able to invite you directly. But a mod would have to be willing and wanting to do that. And I'm not going to ask them to, because that's like their personal account. But, you know, if they don't mind to, then maybe they can. Boop. Hi, Shiny. I was just saying one of the people here is struggling to join the Discord. And so well, I was thinking like a way around that would be inviting them directly. That's all. All right. Shall we see if all of the stuff that I just wrote works right off the bat? Prediction, please, for that? I'm joking. Won't let me in through the command? Yes. Weird. %. Why, have you seen something that breaks it? What? Why you say that, Hope? Okay, we have a book. That works. And now I just need to give myself 9 levels. Great. And now if I give myself 1 more. It's glowing. It's glowing. But bugless code is unheard of. It works! This whole thing is completely bugless. No one can find anything wrong with this. Let's not look. Why does that zombie have a sword? Okay. Good. Now we need to be able to detect when a player right-clicks with a book in their hand. Here we go. Oh, meow song. Everybody please enjoy. I'm going to stop talking while I do this. Oh, I can't figure out how to check if it's enchanted or not. Can I get its name? No, that's the preseated or whatever it's called. It's a meta tag. Get item meta dot get. I don't know how meta tags are. Isn't the enchant glint meta? How would I get that? Do you know by any chance, just off the top of your head? I can check if it's a book, but I don't know if I can check. Isn't there just get enchantments? I could just enchant it, but I don't want it to have an enchantment. I want it to just look enchanted, and then I want to be able to... I think Wait, I've used meta tags before. In the GUI. Hold on. I'm closing you guys down for a second. No, don't refactor. Game GUI. I'm not sure, but mostly... Can you dump the book meta in game? I'll have a little check in a sec. Hold on. String action type get GUI item stack key data. Oh gosh, here we go. 1.21.1. Incredible choice. Thank you, Emmy. I think when I create something, create clickable GUI, I give it this. Here we go, we're getting closer. I get the item stack, I get the meta, I create a namespaced key, I get its persistent data container, I set that equal to that, and then later on I will get that. I guess I could just give it custom model data. That's probably actually the better way to do it. It should be that, Wolfie, but there's a 10-minute countdown, yeah. Is that cheeky? I would probably want to use custom textures anyway, right? Later on. It's probably easier. Yeah, I think custom model data. It's a bit of a hacky way of doing it, but I think it works. So what we're going to do is when we're creating this, we're going to do meta.set custom model data, and we're going to set it to 1. And then we're going to get the custom model data, get item meta.get custom model data. If it's equal to 1, then we will, please stop, player right click, player should level up. Okay, if that works, I'll be pretty pleased. Because I've just thrown in a random event. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Bang a song. Okay, let's see. Skip explanations, start game, set, let's just give myself 10 levels. Okay. Player interacted. Player right-clicked with a book. Player should level up. Okay, this is going well. Oh man, I can't believe this is going this well, to be honest with you. So, rather than having all of this debug here, I'm actually going to add in another if event.getPlayer.getInventory.getItem in main hand is not equal to null. I'm going to add this because I have a feeling it's probably throwing an exception in the console. You just wait. No, 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 don't say that. No, 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 we don't say that. Oh, it's always true? Oh, never mind then. I don't need it. Remove that then. I thought that that wasn't the case, but I guess it could be air. Yeah, probably best turn that off, Imi. Okay, players should level up. So now we want to open the player's stat window. So we're going to go into player stats for this, and we're going to have an inventory that gets opened. Public open level up menu. It's going to be a void. We love air. We love air. So player, we'll get the player dot open inventory. We're going to create the inventory first. New I have to do this a specific way. Bucket.create inventory. Bucket.create inventory. And then the inventory owner is null. And the size we'll say is 3. We'll just make it a tiny little inventory. And then we are going to inventory.set item bucket. That's the like plugin manager thing that I'm using. Don't know, it's a lot. Cave air is better in my opinion. Hate cave air. Me and my homies hate cave air. There's like spigot and there's bucket and spigot and paper and a bunch of other stuff. I think I'm using paper, maybe I'm using bucket. I don't know. I can never remember, and I honestly hate it. It's a bunch of legal stuff that goes back like years and years back to the beginning. Bucket's basically dead, I think. Yeah. No need to say anymore. Sorry, Jessica. Yeah, you got me rambling. Okay. So set item. We'll set item at 0, 0. And we are going to okay, I'm trying to think of how to do this. I'm going to have to use metadata, which I really don't want to, but is probably needed. I'm going to do something that isn't fun, but is needed. Hold on one moment. Movement speed item. Your ex is so relatable. I'm going to do it with just one. And we're going to have this be init items. Okay. And we're going to have movement speed item equals, hello, Stevie. New item stack. And we're just going to give it, we'll just have it be a feather for now. And now I do need to go into the GUI. But thankfully, I've already done all this code. I just need to copy and paste it. Shh, not now, Luna Client. Okay. We're going to create stat type key. And it's going to take the... Oh. I never referenced the main manager from player stats. Easy way around that. We'll have loot cave be a thing that gets passed to the constructor. This dot loot cave equals, hey, stop that. Loot cave equals loot cave. And then over here, pass this. And then back in here, loot cave dot get main manager. Cool, fixed it. Well, this is going to be called stat type. And it's going to get movement speed item. Why can't I get the persistent data for that? Oh, that's not the meta, is it? Whoops, my bad. Dot get item meta dot get persistent data dot set. I need to make sure I grab that real quick. Item meta movement speed meta. I hate this kind of stuff. There. movement speed meta, and then we're going to use the move stat type key, and it's going to be a Boolean. Is it? It's going to be a string, and it's going to. Oh, I have the stats already. I have the enum. I can do that. Stat dot movement speed dot name. There. Okay, fine. This will make sense in a second, sort of, maybe. Movement speed item dot set item meta movement speed meta. Okay. So now I can just set the item equal to movement speed item, and then we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to make them open up the inventory, and that'll be fine. To you guys, to us, no. Yeah, perhaps, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Open level up menu. Okay, so when they interact, bang a song. There. Player stats dot get via the event dot get player dot get name dot open level up menu. I'm so confident this is going to work that I'm going to keep working before I go and test it. Before I do that, I want to be able to detect when I click on this inventory item. Okay, this is it. This is good. This is going well. Override herd inventory. Come on, where are you? Oh, do you not exist? Do I need to make you? Click. Surely you exist. There you are. It doesn't exist for... Oh. If main manager dot get current minigame running. I already have this code. Why am I rewriting it? Get rid of that. Get current minigame herd inventory click. Okay, and that doesn't exist, rightfully so, because I haven't made it. Default void herd inventory click event. And then when we go back to Loot Cave, I can use the override method of inventory click. And then if event.get clicked get current item dot, and then I need to get the meta tag. Okay. I'm so close. Hard player inventory click is in spec mode. That's crimson button stuff. I don't care about that. What do I want? GUI handle click here. Action type, get GUI item stack key data here. This is what I want. Which I can actually get pretty easily by using this utility function. You can register and unregister objects as listeners at any point, so you might consider doing that for the minigame instance so you don't have an absurdly large interface of every event. Oh. Huh. Noted. I hadn't realized that. My bad. Get GUI item key stack. So that's going to be inside of Loot Cave. utility dot get item event dot get current item, and we want to check for stat type, and we want to do main manager. And it's super quick. All we have to do is put that into send it to admins and see if it worked. So here's what we're expecting. Why is this? What the heck? What's wrong with that? Oh, I haven't wrapped this in a text thing. Okay, cool. When we level up, we should right-click the book. It should open an inventory. And when we click on the feather, it should tell us that we clicked on the feather and that it should increase the movement stat. It won't increase the movement stat, but it'll tell us that it wants to. Brain fried. You guys are doing great. Thanks for being here. You're keeping me sane. You're also keeping me focused. This is the most amount of work I've done on this thing since I started it. I also have a Holzkern segment that I want to do in a second, which I'll probably do in about 13 minutes. Okay, so if I right-click this, nothing happens. Cool. If I increase my levels by 10 and I stand on here, this shines. And when I right-click it, it broke. Dang it. I was so certain. Almost. So close. So close. I'm just analyzing the issue. A custom inventory with an invalid size. Oh, that's an easy fix. The size must be between 9 and 54 for an inventory. You can't have an inventory the size of 3. Well, I didn't know that. So, I can't be held responsible. There. Sorry, we'll make it 9. So then if it's 0 to 8, then 4, 5, and 6, which is actually 3, 4, and 5 would be the center. Let's try that again. This time for sure, actually for realsies. Is there any music requests from anybody, by the way? What's your music request? Meow. We just had meow. We can't have meow again. No, not music quests. Music requests. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. And then. Oh, I'm gassed. Intergalactic Janet. I can put that on for you. I can put on Lemon Demon as well. Anything from Lemon Demon? Anything specific from Lemon Demon? Cabinet Man? Alright, fine. Oh, the machine. I actually also want to do the machine. So that works well. Okay, cool. So, we need to cancel the event so we can't take it out of the inventory. This is going insanely well, by the way. So, they open up the inventory. And then when they click on it, if what we'll do is we'll have it be a string equals string stat type equals utility blah blah blah, and then oh no, bring it back. Don't do that. There we go. If the stat type is equal to stat dot movement speed as a name, then player stats dot get player dot get name. Can you define by Lemon? We've got 2, but if you suggest that again in like 20 minutes, I'll put it on. Yeah. I wish you could like queue things, but be like queue for later, so it like comes up later. You know. We want to increase.
That's just the queue.
The queue needs to be big enough. I want to be able to like right click something. I only have 2 items in the queue right now. I want to right click it and say play in 20 minutes. So it doesn't just do it immediately after these next 2 songs. She's giving me the stink eye. Player stats.get. That gets the player stats. We can then increase the stat.movement speed by 0.1. And then we're going to force the player to event.set cancelled true and event.get inventory.close. Actually, can we just get the player? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Event.get player. Excuse me? Is it entity? What? Is it get who clicked? Oh my gosh. Why do they always change things? Close inventory. We're getting very close to having this be like closer to an... Sorry. I just like this song. Do you want to subtract the level and possible and unenchant the book in that section, or is that already done? True, I forgot to do that bit. Thank you. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to... Not quite. Something's breaking. Think it through an exception. Yep. Oh, I did not like it at all. One moment. Trying to use custom model data of an item without first checking if the item actually has it. Not all items have custom model data set. You need to verify the existence of the custom model data before doing anything. When do I do that? When on earth do I get the custom model data of the item when I click on the inventory? I can get rid of this now. Maybe here? In here? Nope. What line is throwing the error? Good point. Let me check. 72. Which is here. Oh. What? Hang on. That's when I interact. That's weird. Okay, if event.getPlayer... I'm going to get the item first. I'm tired of doing this. Clicked item equals event.get current. There. No, wait, hang on. There's a better way. I don't want to do it that way. Event.getPlayer.get inventory.get item in main hand. Clicked item. Clicked item. So, if clicked item dot has get item meta dot has custom model data, and that custom model data is equal to 1. I guess sometimes it might not. I don't know. I don't know why that is throwing an error of all things. I think there's more wrong with it than just that. I also wanted to change the other stuff, didn't I? It's still quiet. Is this the case for anyone else? I can turn myself up and turn this down if you like. Do let me know if I'm ever quiet, chat. Feature the artist that made it on Twitch emotes. That's cool. Oh, yes, you can. I know why I said that's cool. I did it. I think your setup is. There you go. I'm turning it down. All right, so I want to player stats dot get player team. Oh no, that's not right. That shouldn't say that. That should just say player, which I never do. Right, that'll be why. That's definitely the problem. Music is really quiet now. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay, we're gonna do 50-50. This is 50 on both consoles. This is the base halfway point for music. Okay. Event.getPlayer. I'm just gonna do human event.stop. Oh, I can tell when my brain's getting slow. Okay, so it increases the stat, and then I also want to decrease their level, which currently doesn't exist, which is why I'm going to go make it now. I don't really want it to be up here. I wish it made it below the constructor. It's probably a setting. Unredeemed levels is minus equal to 1. And then it closes the inventory. And then I want to do player stats. I'm just going to save it. Stop doing this. I keep doing a lookup. Player stats equals player stats. Why is this not? I'm going crazy. Is the book supposed to lose glint if unredeemed levels drop to 0? Yes, which is what we're doing right now. But is players' stats? Yeah, players' stats is a thing. Oh, but I'm renaming it here. Okay. Because player stats can be individual and plural, which is why I managed to confuse myself. So silly. My bad, chat. Sorry. My brain's getting slow. Okay, this player stats dot update book. Update book. Public void update book, and then it says if unredeemed levels is equal to 0, then something happens, else don't do anything. which means basically all it needs to do is get player dot get inventory dot set item in the 9th slot, 8th slot equal to just your standard normal book. Got there in the end. Okay, next thing. If this works, we'll do the holes curtain segment in a sec. No, I don't need to count the rest. I think we both know how the story ends. Okay. No exceptions so far. None so far. That definitely felt like it made me faster. Okay. Yeah. That works. Great. We'll add more functionality straight after a word from our sponsors. Hello, everybody. Did you know that I am sponsored by Holzkern? Holzkern is a Austrian-based jewelry and watch company that makes a lot of their stuff, pretty much all of their stuff, out of organic materials, such as wood, different stones, or peacock feather, which is the one that I'm currently wearing now. This is maple and peacock feather. And I'm really happy because this one actually matches literally the exact same shade as my shirt. So, yippee. I've now had these for like 10 days now. And I wanted to share my thoughts on them. I also want to show off the website. You can also check out my link by doing !Holzkern. You should all open it now. That would be cool if you did that. I'm going to showcase the other couple of things. Having albeit is quite special in this world. It is, isn't it? I like it a lot. This is the kind of stuff that they can do. Men's watches, ladies' watches, etc., etc. My favorite are the more feminine watches. That's the Fearless, which is the one that I currently got here. I'll take it off for real quick and show you. Hold on. It's very pretty. It's very nice. And you can tell that it's the real deal. I'll tell you the weight in just a second. You can tell it's a real deal because every single time you see a picture of the Fearless watch, it's got a different pattern on it of feather. So the one that I'm wearing has discrepancies and differences as opposed to this picture. Likewise, if you click on this picture, the couple of different models that they show is different as well. That's just something we noticed while we were on the bus today. This stuff is really nice. They do really lovely stuff. Antrim. Oh, look at this one. That one's nice. The other one that I got is Col de Sol, I believe. It's a wooden one. Boop. I forget what type of wood. This one is... I thought I wasn't going to like the weight of this because it was really light. And don't get me wrong. I like a heavy watch because it feels substantial when you wear it. But for everyday use... this one has been my go-to because it's not too crazy out there. And the gold pretty much works with everything I have, including... Hold on. Boop. I went to a Twitch event in London the other day, and that was a really nice opportunity for me to use these, which are the types of earrings. The gold that they have is... works really nicely together, and green is a good color and I enjoy it a lot. Everything's just super well made. I have no comments literally about the quality of any of this because it is exactly what you would expect from something that looks this good. I will say, in terms of changing the band length, they send you these little screwdrivers with the pack. I had to go and watch their YouTube tutorial and really properly analyze it step by step because I've never changed the band on a watch before. I'm sure it's the same for all of them, but basically I had to like push these serrated pins out. That was fine. This one was really easy, but I was really struggling because I had a screwdriver, like a tiny screwdriver here, and this one has screws in it on the side. You can see some of the holes are slightly bigger than the others, and those are the screws that you undo. And I was finding that when I put the screw in and I tried to undo it, it was just turning the whole screw inside the thing. So I was like, maybe I meant to hold it tight with the other one, but the other one was just like a little rod. So it was just like flat against it and it wouldn't work. Was it Sonic, the screwdriver? So I contacted them and I was like, hey, what do I do? They responded within like, I think it was like within the hour the first time. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do this. And they were like, okay, here's how you do it. You're meant to hold it steady with one, and then you're meant to use a screwdriver on the other side and undo it. And I was like, right, that's what I thought, but that doesn't work. And part of the reason why that doesn't work is because one of them is a screwdriver and one of them is a rod. So I don't see how it's meant to hold the tension there. And they went, by the time I woke up the next day, they went, our mistake, you should have 2 screwdrivers. We will send you a new pack. And they just sent this to me. So as soon as these arrived, which were the double screwdrivers, they only really need to send me one, to be honest, because I have another one. I was able to then hold both in place and then unscrew it. And from there, it was super easy. 2 tiny screwdrivers. So in terms of, I have like inadvertently and unwillingly, or I should say involuntarily, tested out the customer support for you. And it's top notch. So because they sent it to me for free, and they were really quick about responding. So I literally cannot recommend them more. I'm going to take some photos of these. In fact, I took a photo of this one today when we went to go get ramen. And those will be out on my Instagram if you want to go see them. I think if I were to get another one, what was it called? Opal.
Huh?
Was it called Opal?
The one, what?
The what? Was it called Opal, the one that you sent me? To me. Thank you. Hold on. Pretty please with cherry on top. Could I have one of those tiny screwdrivers? Yes. If you meet me at TwitchCon, I will give you one of these tiny screwdrivers. This is the next one I'm probably going to get. I never thought that I would be a watch guy. Unfortunately, they've got me hook, line, and sinker. This one is olive and nacre, which is like oyster, mother of pearl stuff in the back of the clock. And it's just really nice, guys. There's walnut as well. Walnut and nacre. I think I prefer olive. This one I think is metal and wood. The ones that have metal in them have a much heftier weight to them. So if you're looking for like one that feels solid, I would recommend those. Please don't commercialize me. Too late. It's too late. Yes, I'm so sorry. But it's been a pleasure to work with them. And I hope to work with them again soon. And to be honest, even if we don't, I'm probably going to end up getting them ready. More than 1 million sold. That's crazy. How long your promo code will be active? I will ask and get back to you on the final week of activation, which is sometime early next week. I know that this is sort of out of range for what many of you may be able to pay. This one, for example, is £190. If at some point when you're older or in a position where you want to get yourself something nice, I would recommend them. They have my seal of approval after using them for like 2 weeks. Just really solid production all around. It's a nice gift opportunity. Yeah. And you can use my promo code below. And if you are ever in a position where you need to buy a watch, I can guarantee you this will be way lower than if you went for a brand name that you could name off the top of your head in terms of price, while still being able to have like a good look about it. Like this one looks just really solid while being way cheaper than what you'd be able to find for some of the more like named brands. Or if you want to go like crazy, you can go for stuff like this and have a leaf in the background of it. It's really solid stuff. Putting on watches one-handed is hard. Oh, good point. Well, now I have to try. Oh no. Oh, I see. Huh. Oh, what? I was like, that was easy. and then I realized the problem. Huh. Are you left-handed? No, I'm right-handed. But I wear my watches on my right. Oh, that's it.
You've just made my day. That was brilliant.
Thank you. Actually, that's it. I got it. Okay, so that's fine, but I've clearly not done that the most smoothest way possible because it's now here when it should be lower down my wrist. Got it. It didn't hurt, chat. It's a very loose clasp. Okay. Wow. So it's that easy, chat. All you need to do is be willing to gnaw at your wrist, which I assume, Brooks, that's the tactic you use unless you have a different way. It looked like you clip yourself in. No, it's fine. How was your meal? It was lovely, thank you. I'm going to go back to using the Fearless. What if you had one hand and no teeth? Dang. That's what I say. I say dang. Good to know the watches are tasty. Yeah, they're actually really fine. Okay. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to code the rest of the inventory stats level ups. One moment. Okay. So, this should be really easy. Hello, I'm here. Scatter, no, come back. Please don't run away as soon as I come back. That's just mean. This should be really easy. All we need to do is go up to player stats.
Yeah, you did it about how I do it, except I'd use my other arm to hold the watch where I wanted it to be.
Oh, true.
And I'm probably a little more used to using my teeth for stuff. BC, I use my teeth for an extra hand all the time. Linksy gig.
That's fair. That smells so good. Sorry, we made this TikTok thing. This guy on TikTok basically showed how to eat an entire cucumber really easily because you can make it taste really good. And it was basically Kewpie mayo, soy sauce, sesame seeds, cream cheese, cucumber, What else was in there? Avocado. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just put it all in a tub and then you shake it up and then you've got something that you really, really want to devour and you end up eating an entire cucumber. Didn't think there'd be cucumber in it to be... Shut up. Stevie, let me enjoy... It's a cucumber. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can't have nice things anymore. Goodness me. If I'd come home with a burger, everyone would have been like, fine. But as soon as I'd be like, oh, I ate an entire cucumber, you're like, oh, well, that's not very healthy. Can't enjoy anything anyways. It wasn't even a critique. That's what I say to that. Anyway, init items. Here we go. This is going to be really good. Check this out. Look. We're going to create one for every single critical strike chance. This is going to be... here, we're going to have private item stack critical chance item. That's not how you spell that. And then we're going to have critical damage item. Entity reach. Entity reach item. Add a D back into that. Max health item and dodge item. Max health item and dodge chance item. I just eat cucumber slices. You can do that too. I'm not going to stop you. So now we have all of these items. What we can do is take this and make it for each individual one. So let's say critical chance item is going to be, what do you think it should be? A sword, I guess? We'll make custom items for this eventually, but let's make it a sword. Actually, I want to make it like a nautilus. What is it called? What is that thing that you put in the water? And you make it out of nautilus shells? Conduit, thank you. We're going to make it a conduit. Just because we can. Movement speed meta. This is going to be critical chance meta. Critical chance item dot meta. And then this is going to be stat type key is equal to blah, blah, blah. Oh, we don't actually have to rename that one. We can just move this up. And then all we need to do is replace this with this and this. And instead of movement speed, it's going to be critical chance name. And then we just need to do that for each individual thing. So that's what? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness me, it's a lot. Okay. Damage. That's going to be a stone sword. Damage. And then this is going to be critical damage. Soy sauce and not soy sauce. Soy sauce? We do not say that. We say soy sauce. Why is that not working? It's already defined in scope. Oh, of course, yeah. That's what we're changing. Entity reach. Sure. Entity reach item. And that's going to be... Any suggestions, chat? For like being able to reach further? What item would you have for that? Crab claw? Okay, so that's not a thing. Fishing rod. That's a thing. Entity. Let's do entity reach meta. Replace, 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 replace. Entity reach. Only 2 more. What's next? Max health. What should max health be? Golden apple. I like that. That's a good one. Max health meta. Replace that there and there. Replace this here and here. This is going to be max health. And then finally, dodge. Dodge chance item. Wind charge. Ooh. Yeah, I mess with that. I like wind charge. And then finally, right in here, we have dodge chance. So the reason we created all of those items is now we're going to create a list over here called private array list item stack stat items. And then we will go down here and we'll do stat items.add, and we're going to add into this every single one of the items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in total, that's movement speed item, critical chance item, oops, critical damage item, entity reach item, max health item, and dodge chance item. That has 6 things. And then when we open up the inventory menu, we can choose 3 random things to increase. Or to like offer to increase. So let's do... I'm actually going to have to make this twice. One moment. Private array list. Item stack, stat items remaining. One moment. Stat items remaining dot add all stat items. Cool. We're gonna need to make a new random, which is just a like class used for choosing random numbers. And we'll do int random index equals next random dot choose a random number between 0 and stat items remaining dot size. And then we want to do inventory dot set item. We'll do 2, 4, and 6. Okay. And then we'll do stat items remaining dot get random index. So that's one random one. And then we will remove that from the list. So stat items. Hello? Oh, I forgot to put a semicolon. 2, 4, 6. Stop it, Brooke. I can't believe it. Remove stat items remaining dot get random index. So that's one of those. And now we're going to do that again twice more. And then stat items remaining is going to be equal to stat items clone. Hello? Why is not allowed? I'll cast it. It's fine. Would there be a chance for a rare rarity to appear with a high increase percentage for a stat? Luck? Yes,
W13.
definitely. But we'll get there when we get there. Let's walk first. Well, it's later thing onto the 13 months. But yes, that's something that exists in the Spell Brigade game, so I don't see why it wouldn't exist here. So this is fine, except we haven't specified what happens when somebody clicks on any of these, which we need to do now. What's this? What's the problem with this? Duplicate. Oh, that's fine. So we have that. We have critical chance. Okay. Do that then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We have critical chance. We have critical damage. We have entity reach, I believe. We have max health. And we have dodge chance. And now we just need to increase these. And in order to stop code bloating, increase stat equals true. I'm just going to copy and paste this in. Boop. And then remove these and say if increase stat, then make sure to... I can actually also get this and throw it up further. Good. And then I can remove pretty much everything else, making this a little bit cleaner. So now, instead of increasing movement speed, we're increasing each individual stat depending on which one was clicked. And we can increase it by whatever we want. So max health will be by 2. Entity reach and everything else will just be by 10%. Critical damage, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it as it is. Okay, shall we see if it worked? Thank you for your patience. Dressed like a pirate and Madeline May. I suppose so. I've never heard it. Is it PG? Did you remove the automatic health boost every time? Good point. Should probably remove that. Player bank bits. Or is it bank player bits? That's it. Player stats dot increase level. That's fine. I'm trying to find. There it is. Remove the bit that's just for testing. Lovely. Or get a point or whatever it's called. Yeah, whatever it is. It is? Okay. Dress like a pirate. It's in the queue. Okay, drag that in. Plug manager, reload power events. So now, when we level up, we should get the choice of 3 random stats. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Pull the plug, pull the plug. Let's see what happened. Line 119 in player stats. Okay. Okay. That's my bad. I did a stupid thing. I'm adding all of the items from here into this list, but I never actually specify that this is a list that is created. So instead, I need to just do stat items.clone. Just duplicate the list and then cast this. My bad. You can recommend songs, yeah. Boop. Partner in crime. Okay. Here we go. I should probably name them what they do, but it's a good start. That increases my health. Stone Sword. Conduit, I think, is my critical chance. And that's my health again. That's my reach. What's the seed? Oh, this seed? Yeah, let me find out for you. There you go. It's -358216722021138082982943. Just in case you wanted to make this. If you put the seed in it, it's crazy generation. I can't believe it. Okay. This is special. Partner in crime. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that other song short. Oh no, now that's gonna completely those diamond blocks just spawn there. They just spawned there. I don't have a pick, so I couldn't have placed them. I need to go back. Hold on. General 2, and then go back 1, and then go back to partner in crime. If you put that seed in, you should be able to join me. It should just automatically. It will just know, I think. Put it in the chat. Okay, here you go. That's it. 4. No, you don't put it in the chat. You put it in Minecraft in the seed thing. Chat. Oh, it's seed 4, chat. Oh, see, look, it worked. There you go. See. Hello. All right, cool. Seed 4. That's crazy. Let's start the game. Do you want to play my really cool, fun new game with me? Yeah, yo, cool seed. Thanks. Oh, new game. No, don't. No, leave me be, actually. Oh, you stole that? Wait, they're aggroing on you. No. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I need to get 10 levels, chat. Hello. Let me let me bank it. Silly. Oh my gosh, what happens if you kill me? Oh, oh good. I keep my inventory. Oh, then that means I'm fine. Oh, hey, look at that, I won. Let's see who won, chat. Ah, yippee! Earless. Love how it's turned into King of the Hill. Yeah, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Okay, good. Well, it's nice to know that the code just effortlessly works when you have another player. All right, off you go now. Come on, I've got to go back to work. How did you disconnect that quickly?
I'm well practiced.
Oh, I see. Cool. Unfortunately, now I have to restart the server, chat, because if somebody else logs on, I can't use the plug manager to restart the server. You want to see some of the what? Concept art? Sure. Whoa. Reimagined hotbar. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. I wish I could show them.
I can send you a PNG of it.
No, I think it's just for me. I'm kidding. You can send it to me. With this game of PvP enabled, it would, but the damage you would do would be significantly reduced and you can't kill players. So you can get them low, but it won't kill them. You'd have to hope a mob would finish them off in some way. So you can spend your time hitting another player if you want to, but they're just going to keep killing all the mobs and getting more points than you. You sent it?
Yeah.
This looks really cool.
You're gonna have to crop it when you
Copy link.
because it's
Open link. Crop it?
crop it.
Can't I just show it?
Yeah, but it's bottom half of it is just in.
That's okay. Here we go, chat. Loot cave opening, place to bank bits. That's really cool. I love the reimagined hotbar being like Twitch bit stuff.
I have the things as triangles.
As diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's really cool. Thank you. That would be really good. I'm glad we have that now. I like the blue portal idea. I think I might use that. We can just retexture portals to be blue.
I want it to match the soul.
Yeah, the soul campfire. Bits. Ethan going through like a traumatic episode right now.
I mustn't say.
Oh my, there's laughing in the song. That was really weird. How are you, Ethan? Good to see you. I didn't like that.
Pulling a 3-hour today.
I might be pulling a cheeky 3-hour. Okay. Ignore the screaming. I will ignore the screaming. So, I think it should tell you. I think the items need to be named. That's pretty much a given, I feel. So we can do that pretty easily by taking movement speed meta dot set custom set name. Oh, here we are. Display name equal, and then we can specify a text component. Increase movement speed. I'm gonna pull you guys back up. There you go. And then we can do critical chance meta. Increase critical strike chance. Critical damage meta. Increase critical strike damage. I didn't actually say chance there. Entity reach meta. Increase entity reach distance. And then max health meta, increase max health. And then finally, dodge chance meta, increase dodge chance. Right. What's next then? Probably different types of mobs, right? I can't imagine what else. I think it should probably tell you when you upgrade what your new upgrade is. Like what your new stat is. So player stats increase level. That was all fine. Herd player inventory click. Put a cheeky wither in there. Just a cheeky wither. That was the most chat answer you could have given, Olive. I just put a cheeky wither in. Okay. If I do this player's stats dot get stat And then I do movement speed. Can I do stat type? That's a string. You know what? I bet you can convert a string into an enum. How to convert string into an enum. Sneak the warden in. Oh, in Java. Value of. Dang it. That would have been a way more elegant solution. All right, well, we can do it now, I guess. So anywhere where I see this, I can do stat dot value. It's right there. It's literally right there. Stat type. And now I can just copy this and paste it in here, which is just a slightly more elegant solution, I feel. Cool. And then what I can do is I can say, if we increase the stat, player, can I get the player? Yeah, human entity dot send message your, and then I'll do player stats dot get stat. Hello? This player stats dot get stat is now, that should just say stat type. Your stat multiplier is now, it's going to look really funky and like out of like, it's going to be full caps and stuff, but I don't mind that right now. We can pretty it up later. Okay, let's test that. And then we will make some custom mobs, I guess. Maybe sneak a cheeky warden in there. Throw a cheeky wyvern. Do 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 do. What?
One of the objectives, you know how we have destroy the statues?
Mm-hmm.
When the creaking one comes out, that should be one of the like objectives if you're putting objectives in.
Like as in break the creaking heart.
Yeah, there's a bunch of creaking around.
That'd be cool.
You can't like kill them, but they still do damage.
That would be cool. Luana suggested that for one of the objectives during the game, we should have like a bunch of creaking hearts spawn and you have to go around and break all the creaking hearts. I know you didn't do this intentionally, but in Destiny 1, there was a cave that was a respawn zone for enemies to run out of. And people realized that you could farm loot and XP from this cave. So they named it the loot cave, which is funny because this is starting to remind me of that. I need to figure out a way to make it so that mobs won't want to go past a certain point and also won't follow a player too far that way. Because I don't want people to like go to the entrance of the cave and then just kill all the mobs that have like congregated there because all the players have led them to that spot. I want them to actually have to enter the cave. I don't fully know how. Barrier blocks, can you code them? You can code barrier blocks, but that would still stop a player. Like the loot cave, yeah, exactly. Hello, I'm live. Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm well. It's Crowfang, everyone.
I just feel someone else. It's a complete stranger.
Just a random
It's
dude.
Gary.
Yo, guys, you know Gary. How can I help you?
If I have the little potatoes and give you more tomorrow, is that okay?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Cool, thank you.
Cool. No worries.
Bye.
Bye. Gary, yo, Gary, my guy. Gary, it's been so long. All right, here we go. So this should now do this. It should tell you when you level up. One moment. player bank bits. Bank player bits. Increase a player's level. No, would that work? Never mind, that's fine. I thought I had made a mistake, but it's okay. Oh, good. Okay, increase a player's level, and then we should say player.send message. You've leveled up. Check your book in your hotbar. No! Oh. The game was over before I could. I'm going to go change that in the config now. Power vents, loot cave, 5 minutes. The game was like, we're not doing this. Rats mentioned? I did not mention rats. Is there a code that you can make where if a mob with a certain tag crosses the corner gets teleported back to its original area? Yes, and in fact, these guys do actually have their custom tags. Can you stand still, please? Execute as this mob run tag self list. I can very easily just check if it goes past a certain point. All right, let's do this. It won't be that loud of a noise in the end, chat. Your dodge chance multiplier is now 1.2. Cool. Let's have it make a noise. Just any kind of noise. We can change them later. So, click. Inventory, click. Utility dot play sound. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. Human entity dot play sound, and then it's going to be a. Can I not do a string? Okay, good. It allows that, I suppose. No, it doesn't. Why not? What the heck? Why doesn't it like that? Oh, okay, fine, it does. Play sound. Now I can do it. Human entity. And I want it to be a certain main manager dot chompy notify. And then it's going to be sound category. I believe this is in weather. 1-1. There you go. That plays a little sound now. Makes a leveling noise. Make the plushie squeak. I think it's time that we make some custom guys. Look at them all running around in there. So to do this, we're going to create a custom class. It's going to live inside of Loot Cave. So let's go to minigames, Loot Cave. Loot Cave, Love Cave, Loot Cave Mob. I misspelt. Custom Ender Dragon. That is 100 times bigger and faster, but it's pink. I don't know about that. Man, well, we'll come back to that one. Okay, so a Loot Cave mob needs to have a value. So it's going to be private int value, and it's going to have a reference back to Loot Cave, the game. We're going to make the blah 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 the constructor good, and it's going to have an entity that it relates to, and it's going to go, wow, you know, you get me, entity. And then it's going to go, I don't know, man. We just raised the same, I suppose. Sorry. Spawn entity, and it's going to need to take a location to spawn at. Spawn location. And And then it's going to spawn this entity at this location. So let's make that a method. Good. That's so real, entity. Entity, you're so real for that. Spawn loot cave wave. Here we go. Send message, spawn loot caves, spawn loot cave mob. And then we're going to clone that, spawn mob. Here we go. This is what we'll do. Boop. We need to specify later that it needs to have a tag, a certain tag. And then it needs to have a level value, which will be equal to something that we'll check later. Entity is missing in constructor. It's being created here. That's what this bit is for. So instead of that, we're going to do new, and we'll have a list of them, probably just for the best. Private array list, and it's going to be loot cave mob. Loot cave mobs equals new array list. One is so minuscule, no one would notice I'm telling you. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. So spawn loot cave mobs dot add new loot cave mob, and then we want to give it a value. We'll just give it how did I do it last time? I took number of mobs to spawn. That's it. That's what I took. And then what's here? Loot kit. Oh, this itself. And then the final thing is a location to spawn, which is going to be location to spawn mob. Okay. Now we can do entity equals spawn location dot get world spawn location. It's going to be of type husk to begin with, and then we will specify that it needs to have that and that, and we'll get the loot cave main manager from here, and then we will get value. Cool. So all we've done there is basically just moved the code for spawning a husk over to its own separate thing. But now we can start doing sillier stuff with that. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I guess we could have mobs spawn in waves every like 10 seconds, similar to how I currently do it now, and the wave number dictates how hard the mobs that are spawning are. Spawn them all at once, just 1,000 mobs all in one go. Just be like, take your pick, everybody. I think I'm gonna split this into chunks. I'm going to have a... Let's see. I should have something here called number of mobs to spawn. Okay, we're going to do it like this. Private int wave number. That's going to start out at 0. And we'll start it at 1. And then private int act number. And that's going to start at 1 as well. We're going to get rid of number of mobs to spawn. That's going to cause some errors down here. And we're just going to have... the wave number, the number of mobs that get spawned is equal to the wave number. And we'll increase the wave number every time we do this. The value of the mob is based off of the wave number. Didn't you say there's a code for randomness? Yeah. I just need to make the code for randomness do the thing that I want it to do, basically. Spawn loot cave wave. Here we are. So event runnable trigger. Basically this now needs to say... next wave. I'm rename. Oops. Next wave. There we go. So it's going to increase the wave if wave number is equal to 5 or more, then we'll make wave number equal to 0. No, 1. And then act number is plus equal to 1. And we're going to have the value of the mob actually be dictated by the act number. That doesn't change much, to be honest. But now I can do something different depending on what wave and act number we're in. But I don't know how or what. This isn't so much a concept of I don't know how to do it. It's more I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how I want the game to behave depending on the wave number. We could have basic husks for the first wave. All of them at once, I'm telling you, Matt. We're not doing all of them at once. This might be something I need to think about. I think I want to basically create act profiles, which every time a mob is spawned, it checks what act it is, and then it rolls a random number, and it multiplies that roll based off of the wave, and that dictates the heaviness of the monster. We're not doing a cheeky wither on wave 2. I'm already starting to piece it together in my head, but we're hitting 3 hours now, and I think we've done a really good job of what we've had so far. So well done for sticking with it, chat. Just to clarify what we did today, I'm gonna go ahead and install this plugin real quick so we can see what we've changed. Okay, there. Move that into there. I hope you guys are as excited for the excited for the game as I am. I think it's going to be really fun. Imagine all of you like standing at the entrance to the loot cave, and then all of you running in at once, and then killing a bunch of mobs and then running back. And eventually I want to make it so that you have abilities in your hotbar that you right click, so you like dash forward like in Vault Hunters and stuff. Base mob be husks at X amount for wave 1, and wave 2 same amount, but add additional mobs to increasing difficulty, so on and so forth. I like that. I think that could work. Yeah, I need to like figure out the numbers, and then I need to fine tune them. So if we start game, we have made mobs that drop, which when we kill, give us experience. This is already in. That mob was worth 1, but in 10 seconds, 2 mobs will drop, and these will also be worth 1 each. Grumble, 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 grumble. That's what I've been saying. Grumble, grumble. Then 3 mobs spawn. I have money for the cool laptop you recently told us about, and I'll be able to play Minecraft one day. To be honest, you could probably get a cheaper laptop to play Minecraft on, I'll be real with you. That was how many mobs? That was 4. Then it's 5. Oh no, there's 1. So now we've gone up over, and this should be worth 2. Good, so we're in Act 2. Now, if we get enough experience, add Owen's Juice 10 levels. We can bank this. There you go. And it'll say, check your book in your hotbar. Let's give us another 9 levels real quick. It's not doing the chompy notifying noise. That's okay. So now I have 2 levels. I'll eventually make it so that when you scroll over this, it'll tell you how many levels you have to like redeem. And then when you right click this, you get something. Oh, that's important to note. You can technically just keep rolling until you get what you want. Huh. So after they choose the thing, it should clear the inventory, and then it should only add stuff into the inventory if there is nothing in the inventory. Otherwise, you can just forever roll. But you can then do things like increase your max health. There isn't a way to stop people from exiting the screen, but there is a way to not have it re-roll if they right-click. Oh boy, something to build. You know it. You know it, Shep. So then your max health multiplier is now 22. Which that shouldn't say multiplier. That should just say max health. I also need to add a space after that. So let's do that now. Click inventory, click. Just add that space there. Cool. Maybe roll when you first open the book and then store it. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. And then we can do, let's do like, where's the feather? There. You can increase your movement speed by a little bit. And there you go. Good stuff. That's a lot of dudes. We'll balance the numbers so it makes more sense later. We also need to add like critical strike chances and dodge chances and all that. That's what we should have done before we started doing mobs. That would have been more fun. Are you going to say how much it increases by? Eventually. But it'll be random depending on what you get. Boop. Put them all at once just like this. Well, there you go. I did it. I did it for you. Yeah, right now it just says it increased. But I want it so that eventually it'll tell you how much you're increasing it by. And then eventually, if you get to like 50 points or whatever on the right-hand side, it'll be like, instead of it being normal like this, it'll be like, you've unlocked a new ability. And then you can do that, and then it'll add that to your inventory. Right now, I think you can drop the book, which obviously don't want to be able to do that. Oh, and now I can't move that. You know you can add elements to your abilities? Yes. The abilities are less passive in this game than they are in. Should that do that but feel like your sword or whatever? You could add enchantments to your sword. I was planning on having it be like a stone sword at first, and then you can choose to like increase sharpness or increase its level to diamond. That kind of thing. And then you won't be able to augment your abilities, I don't think, that you get. Like, at one point, I want to give you, like, a feather or something that if you right-click the direction you're looking, it'll, like, launch you in that direction. Like a grappling hook or something like that, but more like a jump. Like a pew. I don't think I'll add leveling up capabilities to, like, increase the distance you jump. But definitely I want to increase the level of the sword that you get. So, yeah. And likewise, chat. Anyone riding a creaking? Sure. Likewise, chat. I think that there is a nice level off, if you consider the strategy for this game. Going back out of the loot cave to go back to the diamond area to bank your points is a waste of time. So that would then mean like, oh, I should probably stay in the loot cave for as long as possible. But the more you stay in the loot cave getting levels, the more experience you need to get your next bit, like your next level. So there's a natural incentive to be at some point, stop getting experience and go and bank what you have so you can reset your cap to like 0. I mean, this game feels like it could be its own minigame outside of events to be played for longer. So I want Power Events, the server, to be a mix of big and small games. When I say that this is going to be like a game that's played in Power Events, I don't necessarily mean it's going to be played amongst Plushie Hunt and Bulldog. I want it to be like we're all in the server, and then I go, what do people want to play? And everyone goes like, I want to play Plushie Hunt, I want to play Bulldog, I want to play Void Rising. And I'll be like, okay. And then I'll like poll. And then like a majority vote will be Loot Cave. And I'll be like, okay, well, we only have time for one game of Loot Cave. So let's do that instead of everything else. So yeah, I think it's coming along really nicely. And thank you very much for sticking with me during the beginning development of it. It was good to have you guys join me. And I managed to get a lot done thanks to you. All right, we're going to raid into somebody now. Roz is live. Lots of rats are live, I believe. Are they all on rats? Chat, there's nothing that warms my heart more than as a server owner. Oh, I mustn't get emotional. Sorry. There's something that warms my heart more when I'm a server owner, that I go on to raids people and then like see the cast is live in the hotbar and scroll over and they're all choosing to play on rats. It's like, dang man, they like what we made, and it's really nice that they're active on it. Feels good. It's a nice warm feeling. All right, get out of here, a lot of you, before you shut up. All right, I'll be live tomorrow even though it's a Wednesday because I wasn't live yesterday. I'll see you later. Bye.